The year was 1845, and 9 yachts gathered off the New York Yacht Club's first clubhouse in Hoboken, New Jersey to compete in the first running of its annual regatta. Now celebrating 159 years, it has become the nation's oldest and longest running regatta. Today, the 159th New York Yacht Club annual regatta presented by Rolex has a record 154 boats competing over the next 3 days. And today we begin with the 19-mile Round the Island race. What better way to start than with the historic 12 meters as they make their way under the Newport Bridge. The breeze is pushing above 20 knots, quite fresh for this fleet. One thing's for sure, it'll be a fast race. And with this wind direction, the course will be counterclockwise around Connecticut Island. This beautiful swan has just the right sail combination for this weather. Port tack inshore is definitely favored on this first beat. That has a lot of boats fighting for the pin end. Here's Class 5. Seven starts are complete, 2 more to go. A hallmark of the New York Yacht Club are the club's Swan 42s, many of them trying to qualify for this fall's Invitational Cup. And finally, the biggest boats in the race start last, which is a great way to run the course, as most of the fleet will compress later in the race. George David's Rambler has to be the boat to beat. Already she tacks to port and crosses the fleet. Center span of the Newport Bridge is the first turning mark. And then everyone heads inshore again. Rambler goes to work picking off the rest of the fleet. Oh, the head salon True has just ripped completely in half. 4 crew members up on the bow wrestled it down, and now they'll try to switch to another sail. Finally, the front runners finish fighting the ferocious tide and set spinnakers at the top of the island. It's Passion 4C, one of the first in the fleet to fly the spinnaker. Behind them, it's the Fast Far 400. And now it's Rambler's turn. Here at the center span of the Jamestown Bridge is no place to argue with current like that. The beautiful Cimarron keeps up the tradition of the classics, also sailing on the race course. Just imagine what the designer of Cimarron would say if he could see Rambler now. With the kites up, the fast boats in IRC make easy work of the downwind run. The fleet can sail either side of Dutch Island, but in this strong ebb tide, you won't see anyone on the inside. Aboard Stephen Murray's Decision, it's a headsail change on the bow. And now, with spinnakers up, the fleet finally compresses. On board with the U.S. Naval Academy midshipman and America's Cup winner John Wright, calling the shots in the middle. And it's quite a close battle in the Swan 42s between Christopher Culliver's Blazer just narrowly ahead of John Helly's Daring. The leeward mark awaits the fleet off of Beavertail. At the leeward mark, it's Jim Madden, stark raving mad, who has passed the rest of the Swan 42s, and he's in the lead. Some entertaining takedowns here at the bottom of the island. And now it's a long port tack fetch as the fleet heads for home. The fleet passes the light at Castle Hill, one of the final landmarks of the race course. Back in the harbor, the end of 19 miles is almost complete. The Swan 42s are one of the most competitive fleets in this regatta, which makes this win all the more impressive for Jim Madden and crew aboard Stark Raving Mad. Congratulations to the winners in all of the classes of today's Round the Island race, which will be scored separately from the rest of the regatta. And now we shift to Round the Buoys course racing action for the next 2 days. I'm Tucker Thompson. We'll see you tomorrow.